Formula One, the most prestigious car racing category in the world, has built a reputation for championing social justice and human rights. In 2020, Formula One unveiled the slogan, "We race as one," which was put forward during the Black Lives Matter movement by driver Lewis Hamilton, the only black driver in Formula One history. The Formula One League also organized a collective silence before one race to emphasize its commitment to racial equality. Furthermore, another driver, Sebastian Vettel, conducted female karting races under the title of Race for Women to focus on women's rights in various fields. Despite these progressive movements, however, Formula One has been criticized for its collaborations and engagements with areas of the world whose practices seem antithetical to the sport's zeal for social justice and human rights. Given the FIA Formula One World Championship currently taking place in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Abu Dhabi, many are questioning the contradiction between Formula One's values and the widespread social inequalities of the Middle East. Being queer is forbidden in many Middle Eastern countries. In Saudi Arabia, for example, LGBTQ populations are even put to death. Furthermore, the statutes, treatment, and rights of women lag far beyond what is acceptable in the West. A very ironic situation is that while Formula One drivers race fast cars in the land of the Middle East, women in Saudi Arabia have been allowed to drive only since 2018. Moreover, under local Saudi policies, women can open bank accounts or apply for passports to travel abroad by themselves without permission from male guardians, nor do they have the right to marry according to their free will. How can we say that Formula One promotes social justice when races are held in places that blatantly suppress people's rights? A major part of the issue is that Formula One is for profit. As society's sensibilities and expectations for ethical business conduct evolve, Formula One has an interest in walking a fine line of doing what's good for humanity, as well as what's good for their own interest. There are undeniable perks to holding races in the Middle East. One example is Formula One's global sponsorship from Aramco, the Saudi government-owned oil giant, valued at an incredible $2 trillion. Formula One obtained $60 million annually as a hosting fee, which is just a tiny portion of the total grant. As a huge Formula One fan myself, it's hard not to feel disappointed by some of the league's actions and inactions. Yet I continue to watch. Ultimately, for me, Formula One still does enough good for me to enjoy what it stands for despite its imperfections. And there is a bright side to the uncomfortable contradiction between standing for progress and rights and dealing with parties that are not of the same mindset. Exposure and collaboration can be a powerful force for change. For example, the female karting races held by Sebastian Vettel took place in Saudi, and the Team Alpine invited 2 female drivers to drive in a race car in one city of the Middle East. Still, I hope and believe that Formula One can do more.